Hello everyone, welcome to Sources classes. So in this video again we'll be continuing our discussion with respect to questions pertaining to the quantitative aptitude section of the paper or the QA section of the paper. Okay. So this year round, if you talk about the QA section in general, the paper seem to be a little bit on the difficult side. That is the kind of question that has been asked in this year's paper in the quantitative aptitude section. They were more calculation intensive and required an in-depth understanding of the subject matter just to solve them. So what we'll be doing in this particular paper is that we'll be focusing ourselves on the question pertaining to the section that has come in this year's paper, and subsequently we'll try and solve the same, so that whenever we come across questions such as this further down the line in any examination in the future, we are easily able to solve them. Okay, so let us focus ourselves on a particular question. The question here is of algebra, but then again it involves a few concepts of number systems as well. Okay, so let's focus on the question here. It is given that x squared plus 9x plus 12. So for how many values of positive integer x, the expression will be a prime. Okay, so this is our expression where this is a perfect square, so the form 6k plus minus 1. This is a multiple of 9 or multiple of 3, multiple of 9, let me say, not necessarily 3, 9 and plus 12. Okay, so 12, it's an even number. Now let me do one thing. Okay, suppose say x is even. Let me take an even value of x. Okay, so even square like 6 square 4 square would yield us even. Okay, even into 9, say 9 again even, and 12 is again even. So the final result of the expression would be even plus even plus even. Okay, that is, the result will again be even, like 2 plus 4 plus 8 even. So if x is even, the expression cannot yield prime. Okay, it cannot yield any prime. Now say x is odd. Okay, so x square will be odd square, this would be odd, like 7 square is 49, so odd. So 9 into x will be 9 into odd, and that would give us, say, 9 3s are 27, so again odd, because odd into odd. Okay, and 12. So here the expression becomes odd plus odd plus even. This in turn would give us, say, let me give you an example. Say 7 plus 3, odd plus odd is even, and even plus even is again even. So it yields us even. Okay, so if x is odd, it will again not be prime. So therefore we can actually, either way, whether we take x to be odd or x to be even, we cannot arrive at any odd prime numbers. Okay, because prime numbers are generally odd only. We cannot have any odd prime number. So only possibility as far as this particular equation is concerned is if the we can somehow obtain the value of the expression as 2, because 2 is the only even prime. Okay, 2 is the only even prime. So can we obtain 2? Suppose if I take x equal to 0. Okay, okay, and one more thing, we cannot actually take 0 as well. We need positive integer x, so 0 also we cannot take, sorry, my bad. So the lowest value we can take in this regards is, I think, 1. So if I take 1, the value of the expression comes out to be 1 square plus 9, so 10, at 22. So no, we cannot arrive at 2 again, so no value of x will give us a prime, so our answer would be 0. Okay, option B will be the answer. So I hope this the concepts involved in solving the same is clear, and the approach is also clear as well. Why 2? Because we cannot arrive at 2, because we cannot take x which is non-positive. That is, we cannot take x to be 0 or negative as well. So getting 2 is out of question, and by taking x as any even number and any odd number, we figured out that we cannot arrive at any odd prime because the resultant always come out to be even. Okay, so with that said, if you have any doubt with respect to the question, kindly go through my entire explanation of the video. That should give you a clear insights on the approach involved as well, and should be plenty enough to give you an understanding of the same. Okay, so having said that, if you are looking for a detailed solution of the entire paper, feel free to connect with us. You can go through the description where you will find a bunch of details for getting in touch with us. So whether you have doubt with regards to your competitive exam preparation, of which you need any help in regards to that, or you have any doubts with respect to any subject or any topic or any concept that you need explanation upon, or feel the requirement of our expertise on the same, we'll be more than happy to help you out in both this regards. Okay, so please feel free to get in touch with us. Okay, so with all that said and done, in case you like the video, make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel so that we can keep coming up with relevant content such as this further down the line. Having said that, I'll be signing out. Thank you so much.